This is the paint palette. Today I am, okay, there we go. Today I'm going to be reviewing, Inanimate Insanity, episode 16. This is another episode of Search for the Best because it seems this series has become, by default, one of the best object show series ever. In general, I think.
We cannot stop until our mission is complete.
Will this be sufficient?
The future does not wait to be discovered. That's what history is for.
Your reassurance is noted. Let us continue.
Setback detected. Perhaps surrender is warranted.
That is not our call to make, fellow traveler.
Fellow traveler.
Now make haste, you two, and we are sure to prevail.
No wonder they recovered all but two. Oof. They just left the door open like idiots. Oof. Well, that explains how it ended up on Mars, I suppose.
Okay, you can do this. Okay, you can do this.
Greetings and salutations. I'm your host, MePhone 4, and this is the long-anticipated, not to be interrupted, Inanimate Insanity 2 finale!
I'm really hoping this is just a 2-part finale, not a 3-part. Both because the last finale was a 2-parter, and I don't want to have to wait very long to see the whole thing play out. After watching the last episode, where he got a call from Cobbs, it's going to be interesting seeing what comes next. Because Cobbs is starting to get actually invasive in MePhone 4's creative endeavors as well as its actual life. Or at least
I believe our two finalists were once just a couple of hopefuls auditioning for a chance
more direct about his invasiveness.
to compete on my little show in this never-before-seen remastered interview footage.
Hello, I'm Suitcase.
Wow, you know, for some reason I pictured your voice higher.
I could do that.
Really? That won't be hard for you?
Just a bit.
Perfect. Don't change a thing. So, you putting me in or not? Wow, you know?
Oh god. I love that they're using the original animations instead of the improved animation. And I imagine that's probably going to be foreshadowing because if that's the original footage of Knife's audition, that's troubling.
For some reason I picked... Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I should have demanded. There it is. Just what I'm looking for.
What
Little did
a
they
boring
know that
face.
one of them would become a millionaire, and the other would become nothing. Tomorrow,
Steve Cobbs is just
they
that
will
toxic.
compete in their final challenge. Let's see where they are now.
They're walking to the hotel. Motel
Welcome
OJ.
to the Hotel OJ party, or as we like to call it, because this party's hoppin'. We got games that make you want to drink and drinks that make you want to game.
Wouldn't it be Hajip?
I told you the acronym was a stretch. You couldn't just go with it, could you?
Well, this is really sad. There's going to be a fight about that down the road, I know it.
Hello! I've missed you so much. I hope it hasn't been too rough here on you.
No, what makes you say that?
Oh, you know, with everyone here in the hotel.
Oh, right.
I mean, things have been awkward between me and baseball. I can't even imagine how uncomfortable it must be to see Nickel in the hallway, you know?
Well, I have a story for you.
They're acknowledging season 3 is canonically in between parts of season 2, which is extremely peculiar. Why not just have it be called season 2.5?
You. Okay, delete that now. Consider it scrubbed. Oop, missed a spot. Good thing you know I can keep a secret for you.
So you keep reminding me. Nice.
Nope. The mighty have fallen.
Did you actually just say, duh?
I did. You've somehow gone even softer than you were already. At this rate, you'll probably just let the suitcase win.
No,
Why call her the suitcase?
I'm still gonna beat her.
Not with that attitude, you won't. Jumping all the feelings down, playing the victim. But hey, I guess you got to the end with that act.
Here's a shocker for you, Trophy. Someone is capable of changing without it being an act. I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah? You honestly telling me that deep down you're not angry all the time? Come on, don't you want to punch me right now?
Are you offering?
Is that the only way you do it? With my permission? Ugh, what happened to you, man?
Is Trophy listening to a podcast or something?
He owned up to all of it. Really? I never thought I'd see the day.
Wow, but he hated you. How'd you even start that conversation?
He begged me to work with him.
I did not beg.
Sorry, cried.
You're insufferable.
Work with him? Did you two make, like, a DIY project together?
No, on season 3.
Ah, very funny.
It was, in the sense that season 3 often had a decidedly lighter tone, but he's not kidding, it really happened, Suitcase.
What? How? When? And who won?
Well, we don't want to give the whole thing away, do we?
Okay, I agree. Please don't. I'd like to see it. But how would
I love that. Oh no.
It's perfectly understandable that you're a bit weirded out.
It seems Suitcase is having another panic attack.
Who are you?
You must have been waiting for me phone to return for so long.
Me phone.
Sorry, I have to not take this.
I have to
Way too
not
much.
take
Way
this.
too fast. I should talk to her. Newbies, please stay out of this.
Aren't you gonna answer that?
I just want to be alone.
Don't worry, I can take a hint. Let's share a comfortable
He's
time.
got 3 bottles of pills and he's still dealing with the condition to the point where he's both sneezed and vomited all over his own bedroom. Yeah. This reminds me of a drawing I made where OJ was doing the laundry, and it was mostly bed sheets. Although I imagined it would be for a different reason, this makes complete sense. There's Taco and iPad.
So much for no more hiding.
I just needed to be sure I could
reach this point. I knew you could.
What's
I
that?
will let you both catch up.
I'm sorry. I'm willing to bet you never wanted to see me again. I tried to write.
Oh, I got your letters.
You did?
Yeah, they were really flammable.
I see.
To be clear, I burnt your letters
Understood.
in a fire.
Right. Listen, when I lost, I unraveled. But I just want you to know, I never intended for you to be part of the plan. When you offered friendship, I had to play along. So, in a way, we were playing together.
No, you were playing me, and you had to know how bad I'd feel when I found out.
I'm ashamed to say, at the time, it never really crossed my mind.
Then I guess it wasn't all an act. Maybe you really are stupid.
Oh,
Good. I think they thought
That's
trying to
sad.
call you.
Do
But
you know who that was?
what else was I supposed to expect? Seeing them reconcile would be nice, but ultimately unrealistic because sometimes you actually burn the bridges with just a match. I think it's you don't think much of it until it's actually on fire.
Was?
You don't have to say it. Lousy telemarketers.
Oh no. Oh God.
I promise it's not what it looks like.
I don't even know what this looks like. So let's start there.
What she means is that this was not her doing.
He backed away. He screamed. It's like the life was sucked out of him.
You have made it clear that you do not trust either of us, but
He wanted my attention, and he wasn't getting it.
But how could he be?
Who else could? Me, Pan. This is it. We can't escape him this time. You have to help.
We no longer work together.
Then don't do it for me.
They weren't even just getting along. They had rapport.
It's I don't know if this is me phone being manipulative or if it's a very clever argument. Well, if it's just that.
What life? Rapport.
Life goes on while we're away, I guess.
That much life, though? Something's not right.
Yeah, I've got to agree. The passage of time is really wonky in this series.
Everything will be all right.
Me,
Good.
Pat. What are you doing here?
Please remain calm. It is time to begin your final challenge.
It's time to skip the intermission as well.
If Cobbs can do this to him, there's no reason he can't do it to everyone. So we have to stop him before he can. You two need to travel into Meeple headquarters, a.k.a.
Hey, Cloud. Yeah, we've been there before.
What?
Yeah, that's where I got you that new battery.
Stole, actually. She
Stole it.
I did. Oh, and Toilet got you that wire that's a part of you now.
Did you know about this?
I did not understand the danger at the time. You had not yet shown me the memory of our escape.
Wow, we all really need to work on our communication skills.
Man, there's the teapot calling the kettle black. I love how they get his how they're keeping the character consistently hypocritical, but also get the terrified of Cobb's aspect down with it. It's really well done.
Speaking of, you made another season?
Please don't interrupt while I'm communicating. Anyway, I have these balloons I was going to use for an old chap.
Yep, that's how we got there last time.
All right then, what do you need me for? Just get going then. Jeez.
Aren't you coming?
Of course he's not. This is like his nightmare come true.
There is-
He must be paralyzed by fear.
Am not. I just, if he kills you, I could just bring you back. But if he kills me, it's game over.
This thing is doing the commentary for me. It's kind of annoying.
Right. But if he does, whatever you call that, you can't undo that, can you?
I don't know.
Then it sounds like it's game on.
And remember, whoever defeats Cobbs wins the season. How will I know who did it? We're going on the honor system here. That's how much faith I have in you.
Now,
The
when you
honor
say
system.
defeat,
What even
I'm not
is
saying it
that?
to be PG here. I just don't know to what extent someone as powerful as him can even possibly be defeated. But, don't let that intimidate you.
I've got a
Oh,
way to
sounds make
defeat
sense?
him. Bring a
Not even as much as
flamethrower.
usual.
we won't
You'll
let
get
you down.
popcorn out of it.
Now, the two former team captains.
Are you sure you're okay, me phone?
Yeah, I just need you both to protect me and everyone here while I go hide in the old eliminated contestant closet. Don't make it a whole thing.
Coward! It's showing up again.
I know that sound anywhere. Everyone! That was the unmistakable wail of the alien child formerly known as Egg. Obviously this, and nothing else, is the call to adventure of the day. And
Fan is
anyone
an
here is
idiot.
welcome to join us in pursuing it.
Aw, you're leaving Hop early? We had a full spoiled lemon reunion planned.
At least it would be full if Guava didn't suddenly ditch. The nerve!
Spoiled
I'm
lemon
supposed to be
is
the too good for
spoiled.
this holdout. Now just hang
Or
on
just
a second.
straight up rotten.
Why are you still calling it hop?
I'm glad someone's here to ask the real questions. I'm hopping off Hop 2.
Wait, it's not safe to leave right now.
What baseball means to say is we are all safe, and you can leave whenever you want. You know him, always so dramatic. He really is. All right, catch you later, light bulb. See, that got a much better reaction.
Okay then, the light bulb is just straight up stupid. That's nothing new though.
We'll be back in no time.
It's not that. I don't think I want to be. I thought seeing Balloon again would make me feel better, but it's like everyone else has just moved on. And I don't think I could do that without getting away from it all.
From everyone? Out of sight, out of mind, huh? You're giving them too much power.
It's not even them. It's what they remind me of. Bad memories I want to forget.
Careful there. You're starting to sound like me phone.
If I was Mephone, I'd still be hiding back at the hotel. But I'm here to play.
Yeah? Well, I'm here to win.
It's interesting, honestly.
Welcome to Meeple.
I'm actually reminded of a theory I used to have 8 years ago. I used to think that... God damn it. I used to think that Suitcase's very nice, honest persona was just a mask for the same... just so that they could do the same thing in the last season where she almost wins, but ends up second and is revealed to be another spy character that's trying to get the million for herself, like Taco. If I had continued believing that, I'd be dead set. This would have been the big evidence I would have pointed to. Although I don't think Suitcase is a backstabber.
To our esteemed facility, please enjoy a word from our CEO, Steve Cobbs.
The future is so
No.
yesterday.
It's a song.
Everything is run your way. Your influence is everywhere. Smell innovation on the air. You tell me that I'm too ambitious. Well, I say I don't care. Now let's take a look at the profit margin. No, let's not. That's corporate jargon. You all want me to understand, so what I supply is what
Hold on.
everywhere. Smell
Fuck.
innovation on the air. You tell me that I'm too ambitious. Well, I say I don't care.
The future is so yesterday. Well, that brings up some real questions.
Now let's take a look at the profit margin. No, let's not. That's corporate jargon. You all want me
God
to understand,
damn it.
so what I supply is now let's take
Trying to get a good look at these charts, not that one. Damn it. I gotta... I've seen the economic one. You're not making profits. Good for you. Meeple Watch, Me Book, Me Phone. Me Book? What's that? Damn. God dang it. Forget it.
understand, so what I supply is what you demand. I'll never lose it. You keep letting me win. But with the good that I do, is that such a sin?
What's
All
that?
that you believe. You gave me power you can't relieve. Cause what does it so mean?
What's your latest machine?
Am I going too fast? Is all this progress too loud? Did I leave you in the past? Let's take some cues from the crowd.
This may come off as a stupid question, but what exactly do you aim to achieve?
Well, there's no such thing as a stupid question, so it's wise of me if I ask you to lead.
This new product, the Me technology, is that not groundbreaking, world-shaking mythology?
Well, that all depends on your own ideology. But if I've caused suspicion, hey, take my apology.
Cops, you're always being coy.
Is there a bigger plan? Is this just a decoy?
Toy.
I mean, you always think of something to hide, and this is no different, you've implied.
So calm is your whole persona intended to keep the suspicions extended, so all your schemes become blended and your work cannot be contended.
Contended.
No question. Future is so
I think they wrote themselves into a corner with those lyrics. Very big mistake.
Everything is run your way. Your influence is everywhere. Spell innovation on the air. You tell me that I'm too ambitious, but I don't care.
Well, that was easy.
So yesterday.
That song was so yesterday. Let's not hear it again. Suitcase had the 3GS memory.
We were wondering, why'd you say we couldn't leave before?
Well, now that you mention it, Yin, that's just the opening I've been waiting for to divulge the truth.
Was it a prank?
No.
Exactly. I should have known we'd never get past that maraschino master of pranks.
So we're just not going to tell them
Maraschino?
anything?
Baseball, do we even really know what's going on? We only have little pieces of info, but if we hold on to those little pieces, then we can keep the peace. Peace with an EA. Trust me, it's smart. It's smart.
Oh no,
I
it
guess
isn't.
there's no
You're
need
just
to cause
so
any unnecessary
stupid.
stress or confusion.
Hey, just wanted to say your brain caused some unnecessary stress and confusion. Take it from me. Try to be more thoughtful about the practical jokes in the future.
Wow, this is really a no-win situation here. Can't believe I let you talk me into this.
Wait, what if the hats were more cylindrical? Kind of like
little glasses?
Exactly! And orange! What do you think?
OJ, I love working together, but you always make everything about you. You win the season. You have a lawsuit. You have a building made in your image.
You have a lawsuit? What? That was a completely legitimate lawsuit because OJ built the hotel and someone doing what MePhone did in his hotel is perfectly deserving of a lawsuit.
Named after you. It's like, do I even exist? That's the part where you offer reassurance, OJ. OJ?
Does anyone hear that?
Apparently there are a lot of mysterious sounds today. Why don't we all try and make our own? I'll start.
Someone taught.
Sorry, that could have been calmer.
Someone gag her.
It's coming closer. OJ, we don't hear anything.
Idiotic. There it is.
No! Stop! No!
Oh my goodness. What on earth?
It seems to be coming from here.
That's strange.
It's Purgatory
This place was a
Mansion.
one-off.
No, it's not a one-off, fan. It's real.
Oh, hey.
Not great. Just a bunch of smoke and mirrors again. Be still, my heart. Oh.
Our mirrors do not smoke. Thank you very much. They worked hard to quit.
We can't be fooled again. Mifon already told us that everything here was but an illusion.
Maybe that was because you couldn't stop screaming and, questioning your reality the last time I scared you.
Oh, that couldn't be the reason. Wait, could that be the reason?
Well, if this isn't
Well,
some cruel
fan,
trick,
I don't know
does your
why you're so pliable all of a sudden.
scream sound exactly like the egg?
You think I sound like an egg? What are you even talking about? Anyway, welcome to Purgatory Mansion.
Why do you call it purgatory?
Isn't it obvious? Because a cat died here. R.I.P. Mr. Meow Wow. He was so jealous of my tail. Say, want to hear how I got it? No, this story never gets old. So I was floating in utter nothingness for ever,
Test tube, there has to be an explanation here.
I don't know.
I did not want to hear that story again.
What did you call me?
Not you.
Oh, the TV's stuck on horror movie style static again. Can you please help me fix it?
Marshmallow? Oh, look, we have company. Whatever that means.
I see.
I've had enough of this place. The song was catchy the first couple of times, but now it just feels like brainwash. And his new product's really just called me? What, did he just run out of things?
It seems
What's
that way.
this?
Remember we were just talking about Miphone's bad memories? This is one of them. If there's anyone who can tell us what Cobbs is up to, it's one of his victims.
Or prior creations.
Okay, phew. Didn't know if he'd still be there. Would have been real anticlimactic if he wasn't.
You know, you could have just kept this to yourself, given yourself an advantage.
Is that what you would have done?
He's not going to be specific.
Hello!
Hello, it's me. Random dying phone.
Expecting us?
No!
There's
Who are
bugs
you?
everywhere.
We're researchers with a top-secret project we've been asked to pitch. Want to make sure it goes over as well as possible, though. Have a sec to help us? Let me check my schedule.
Oh no,
You
there's
can't
nothing.
read it, can you?
Would it make you feel better if we said no?
How good to see you. You too, buddy. So tell us, what kinds of, goals is Cobbs looking to accomplish?
Wait,
Interplanetary conquest, well, probably not genocide. Let's see here. Tech monopolization, massive wealth, probably taking over the United States. You know, the usual.
If you're not comfortable, you don't need to answer.
Sorry, involuntary reaction. Don't want to scare you off like the last. Anyway, you wanted to know about... If you have to ask, you were...
Seems like Mi Phone 3GS was thrown against the wall really hard. It's like Cobbs got Superman to throw him at the wall.
Not prepared. Only expect that. Anything short of that.
And you'd know, because you came up short, didn't you?
I was the only one in my crew to survive.
Yep.
I obtained a sample of the organic energy he wanted. Just the one, but I got it and brought it all the way back to him. It was not enough.
Nope.
That sample, you're referring to an egg, correct? Wasn't the local term for it, but yes.
And what did Cobbs do with it after you gave it to him?
I never should have given it to him. I didn't know. I still don't.
And they're dodging the question. That's not helpful.
And now, here I am, right where he left me.
So, here's his office. My partner and I got a bit turned around.
I think he might have used that egg to make the meeples. Or if only one of them, probably the Mi Phone X.
Sounds, real maze, this place. Mazes are usually no problem, right?
Where it is? You can't go.
I'm sorry, we have to. You could say it's our mission.
I thought I had no choice myself. But there is another way to render the mission.
Would you look at that? Phone up at the headquarters.
Hold on a second.
But there is another way to render the mission.
We have a callback.
Would you look at that? Phone up at the headquarters.
Convenient.
Ironic. You'd think they make this available digitally. Oh,
I love that.
Great name. Well, it was so good to see
It's one of the most advanced names since 2001.
We'll come back for you.
And then he just dies again. How rude. And Mi Phone is now putting himself in the same position. I know what theming is, you bastards.
It's okay, everyone. This is probably an isolated incident.
No,
or
it's not.
II for short. See, paper? That's how you do an acronym, okay?
It can't be isolated. We know it also happened to Pickle.
What? Okay, and II too. We've hit our season cap, which means nothing else can happen now. Probably, definitely. But nevertheless, worrying will get us nowhere. And personally, I hate going nowhere. So I'm here to do whatever I can to take this heavy mood and brighten it up.
Alright, Lightbulb is one of the dimmest idiots in this episode.
I wish there was more we could do. But at least she's keeping their spirits high before they potentially, cease to have spirits. So that's pretty good, I guess, right?
No.
Baseball, it's great you're trying to be more positive, but you may have picked the worst possible time. Well, what else could I say? That things are falling apart and I don't know what to do? I mean, honestly?
It's him again. Does that stupid phone have no manners? At least kill people once they're done talking. Someone's gonna have PTSD.
Baseball, I keep trying to put a...
Huh. Whew. Thought that was someone coming down the hallway.
positive spin on this, but all this spinning's making me really dizzy. So what do we do? This is just way too dark for me.
Then?
That's honestly kind of a funny way to say it. Putting a spin on everything makes you dizzy. I should use that.
Let's let it be dark. Everyone, please! I wish I could say I knew what was going on, how to fix it, what to do, but I really don't. I never do.
I shouldn't have asked.
And that not knowing,
late.
I let
You've
that
got
stop
your
me from
answer.
doing anything. I'd see a problem and just ignore it. And even though right now I should probably be more afraid than I've ever been, I'm not. Because what I do know
Well, that's
is that
good.
the real scariest thing is the time before you take the first step, however long that might be. So the next attack,
How thin are these walls?
tell us what you're seeing, and we'll be there to protect you.
Now.
It feels too easy, doesn't it?
No,
It is too
I just
easy.
can't believe I'm gonna open this door, clock this guy in the face, and become a millionaire. That's crazy.
Let's see him repeat that back to knife.
Clock me in the face. How brutish.
Called it.
Taking Trophy's advice to heart, huh? Feels like a regression. Was really rooting for you to go full philosopher. Anyway, greetings.
Wow, playing it cool, huh? The tough guy watching over you act isn't fooling anyone.
And he would know.
And I would, what?
What is it that you're doing here?
Care to wager a guess?
I don't know. Something with that egg you've been secretly holding.
Uh-oh, we're getting close to the end of the episode. I haven't had much insight to give, which is kind of unfortunate. It is near the end of the series, so it's harder to give insight into it.
Gone through all this time? Maybe that's how you power the thing in the commercial?
The thing in the... Oh, yeah, me. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good, but, kind of bored of it now.
Bored? Do you expect us to believe that?
I don't know. It is the truth, though.
Oh, good. Suitcase, he's in an honest mood. While you're at it, why don't you tell us? You wouldn't happen to have the...
He's in an honest mood. That's funny.
ability to drain life from other objects, would you?
Oh, you mean deleting the contestants? Yup, that was me. I did that. Guilty.
What? How could you?
I mean, that's what the game does anyway, right? Eliminations, one by one. Out of sight, out of mind.
But why now?
Honestly, I kinda got a little invested. I still think reality shows are trash, but as much as I hate to admit it...
Oh no, he's more of a toxic fan than I am. This is bad. I'm gonna have to cancel, what's his, Mr. Cobbs, Steve Cobbs on Twitter now. I'll get a whole pile of people flooding to wherever he lives.
I found myself always looking
We'll see
forward
who's
to
the
garbage
most toxic.
day. The more I kept making new products, and the more everyone kept not wanting them, the more I looked at your competition as a nice little escape from reality. I even let a whole extra season happen.
People would want a phone that can charge if you put it in the microwave. That'd be an amazing innovation. But sadly, there are no Meeple microwaves, so no quick charging.
Okay, are we the last to know about that?
Bizarre, isn't it?
But now you're gonna put it to an end?
That's not... No! Oh, that's why you're... No, don't worry. You both are safe. You really think I'd cancel this show? Oh, that's... Oh, no, there has to be a winner. I just have some notes for where it goes from there. Don't get me wrong, it's a solid first pass, but start again from the drawing board? Man, it could really be something special.
He already did a third season, and while it was something special, it wasn't what I'd hoped for.
Not really up to you to decide.
Then who?
You want to say you've been behind it all? The real mastermind? Pulling the strings? Whatever. But this is MePhone's show. He made it, not you.
That's a very good point. And MePhone's calling to assert that.
I agree with you, Suitcase. Honestly, you wouldn't believe how much I agree with you. Let me ask you this. Do you ever think about just how crazy the show is?
I mean, it's in the name.
A charming name a child would give. A for alliteration. Big smile. Little life experience. Doesn't quite know what a frown looks like. Or a tree. Or, well, grass. Dreams of magic portals. Haunted mansions. Pranks that'll knock you clear to another planet. Where does he come up with this stuff?
I don't know. Maybe this guy's name is secretly Adam. I'm not sure.
Seems to come out of nowhere. Smart kid. Real smart kid. Some shameful mistakes along the way, though. Immature, tasteless errors. At one point has to go to jail, but just for a day. Imagine that. A But he's been getting better and better, little by little. How'd you get on his show?
Took an interview.
I'm guessing it went well.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but he said,
There it is. Just what I'm looking for.
Wow, must have been fond of you too.
Perfect. Don't change a thing.
He had a good feeling about you two, and it's easy to see why. He had a vision. All creators do. I've always built...
Been there. Got a whole lot of vision. The problem is that sometimes you can have too much vision.
devices. Tools I dreamed could change the world. It was fulfilling for a long time. But MePhone, he basically built a world. Speak of the devil. MePhone 4. Long time. You know how to keep a guy waiting. So, why'd you do it?
What?
Oh, you really don't... I keep forgetting how young you are. Thinking everything you want could just... So, you really need to hear this too. I thought you might. Hang on. I have your finalists here. We're all reminiscing. So, how'd you get an interview with him anyway?
This would normally happen with them being tied up in a dungeon or something. I love how they can make it work without that. This is basically psychological torture. And I think I know where this is going.
Well, it was... see a listing online, referral, happened to be in the area. What'd your parents say when you told them the news?
Yep, I think I know what this is implying. MePhone 4 created these people. Probably created all of the contestants, come to think of it. I imagine they'd still have to be based on actual people and not come out of... And not, well, MePhone 4 would have to base the characters, in big air quotes, off of other real people. He is a walking access to the internet, after all. So he's got all kinds of inspiration. But these are completely new people that are technically made from whole cloth. Making real people. Also explains the comment from Cobbs that he didn't quite know how frowns looked.
You'd think you'd remember something like that. Oh, wait. No, you wouldn't. See, MePhone didn't just make the show. He made you.
Either he created them directly, or he found some people to mind wipe and then uses contestants. Basically, brainwashing them, I guess. It'd be like a factory reset of a person, and then just going from there. It's actually really dark. And then they leave it there, which stinks. Go away. Hold on a second. It's really sad, honestly. That makes MePhone one of the worst people ever. Just makes new people for the sake of torturing them. Like those sicko parents in... What are those things even called? Beauty pageants, that's it. Child beauty pageants. Nope, don't you dare turn off on me. No! It doesn't change what a psycho Cobbs is. I keep almost calling Cobbs MePhone, but nope. Cobbs is just as guilty. Either way, this was a bizarre journey. If I were to posit a guess as to who would win in the next part of this, if someone even does win, it's probably going to be Suitcase. Although, unfortunately, it's 50-50. Both mathematically and in my head. So we'll have to wait and see. I hope the next part comes out really soon, because I am just ecstatic for it to show up soon. Whole lot of stuff that I wanted to see on YouTube came out today. Either way, yeah, came out today, I think. Yep. All right, so I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. This is the paint palette. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.